I'm Richard Lewis, reporting for cadred.org, and I am here with a representative from the winners of the Gfinity London League of Legends tournament. It is, of course, my good friend Youngbuck, and they have made it 2 in a row now, 2 from 2. So I'm guessing you're feeling pretty happy right now.
We're feeling very, very happy, yeah.
I mean, it seemed like a very easy tournament for you overall. Not to be disrespectful to any of the opposition here, you seem to cruise easily through your games. I mean, did you guys feel that? That's certainly how it looks from the outside.
We thought we were the favorites, but we had some problems last week during training. It started to go down a bit, the level went a bit down, and we felt like we might be falling a bit behind in the meta. But when we got here, we just got our shit together, basically, and we just talked a lot about what we were going to do and what the game plans were, and it helped us through most of the games.
All the other players that I've spoken to here, the guys at Dignitas, the guys at Eternity, everyone said you looked so focused, so professional, really switched on, like hungry to win this tournament. So talk us through your preparation. What kind of thing were you doing? Because some of the days here have been very long, very hard to stay focused.
Yeah, yesterday was a very long day, but after we were told that we could go to the hotel and sleep, we stayed here and we watched some VODs on Curse. We checked all their picks, all their bans, and we went on from there. On the way back, we walked back, just so we had a lot of time to talk about what we were going to do against them. We had already experienced playing Eternity, the same tournament here, and a lot in ranked queue, so we knew what they wanted to do. We prepared, we sat down and we talked for 20 minutes about how the champion select was going to be dealt with, and everything went just as we planned.
I mean, obviously, we've talked about it on a personal level. I know how important it is for you guys to be getting back into LCS. Winning these 2 tournaments back-to-back, I mean, do you now feel that getting into LCS is almost inevitable? You are one of the best teams outside of LCS right now?
Yeah, I think there's no denying that we are the best in the amateur scene right now. It doesn't guarantee that we'll be there, but we definitely think that we have what it takes to play there.
I'm just going to ask about the controversy. I'm going to get that in there because, you know, it must have been a very weird situation for you guys in Copenhagen Wolves. Obviously, for those that didn't follow it, I don't know how you missed it, but there was the issue with the Eternity gaming match where one of the no longer with TCM players pointed where some wards were on one of the screens. So what was going on from the Copenhagen Wolves perspective? Like, what were you thinking when this sort of thing was happening?
Well, Felix sat down and pointed some finger at Reckless's screen. Reckless didn't communicate it through us, but it turned out that what Felix said was actually information that we already knew, because he told us where the Jarvan was, and Jarvan had just ganked us, ganked me 10 seconds before, so I told my team, okay, he's top lane, I see him walking over there. So it wasn't new information, but technically it's still cheating, of course.
Yeah. So it put you guys in a difficult situation. I mean, what were you... I mean, what was going through your mind? I mean, like, did you have any ideas about how you were going to deal with it? Because there was all kinds of talk about maybe having to restart the game, but Eternity had the advantage. So, what was happening amongst the team? What was the talk like?
There wasn't much of a talk between the team until at the very end when we were losing. We said, "Oh, we just heard that TCM might be disqualified." But the most important thing for us that when there was suspicion of him doing it, I told the admin, "Are we in any danger of anything?" And they said, "No, it's not your fault." So there was no pressure from that.
I've got to. I mean, I thought all of you guys played amazingly well, and obviously, League of Legends is a team game. You know, you can only win if all 5 players are playing well. Special mention, no doubt, will go to Reckless, who I thought had an amazing tournament, played very well. Obviously, still a Fnatic player in a Fnatic shirt here. Are you worried about what it might mean for the long term of the team? Because every good tournament he has, Fnatic are going to want to keep him probably. So is there a little bit of, you know, worry internally?
To a certain extent, there is some of a scare, but we also play a certain style that makes Reckless this good. So maybe we can do it with another AD carry. If Reckless is replaces Puzu, then we might be able to pick him up, and he's a good friend of us as well. So.
I mean, it's got to be said as well, I just interviewed Eternity. They said they felt that it was down to the jungler in Copenhagen Wolves, the reason why you're so good. Can you tell us about your tactical setup and kind of where you place the emphasis, like how you play the game and what makes you win lanes?
Shuk just controls the jungle, and if he gets the right champion, he will just sit in the enemy jungler more than in his own jungle. For my playstyle, I usually play something that can support our bot lane and get them kills in the mid or early game, so Reckless can get started snowballing, or we can pick up dragons. So with the pressure that Shook gives in the jungle and the pressure that I give on our bot lane and even the mid lane if I have a Shen or Malphite, it helps them so much to get into the game.
Were you surprised that you ended up playing Eternity in the final again? Because I wasn't expecting them to make it. There were some good teams here at this event, and I'm not saying I didn't think Eternity were one of them, but I mean, it really surprised me. So did it surprise you guys?
Going into the tournament, there were a lot of teams that were fighting for the second place, at least for the first spot in the finals. We thought Curse Academy might have a chance, but we didn't know anything about them, so they were really a wild card, and they could have even finished fourth, they could have finished first. It was really tough for us to call. TCM showed that they have improved a lot, and they could have made it to the finals as well. Eternity did fantastic. We did expect them to get second in the group. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your experience here at Gfinity. Have you enjoyed it? Because I know the weather's been incredibly hot. Long day yesterday. We were all very tired by the end of it, and one of the rare occasions I left before the players because I had to catch the tube at 12:30. So have you enjoyed it? Obviously, I think we can all agree there's things that could be done better or differently, but has it been a positive experience overall?
Oh, it's definitely been a very positive experience. The only bad thing for us was traveling towards the hotel. That was the only difficult part, but just being here, the atmosphere was great, the people were great and very friendly, very helpful if we needed something. It was fantastic.
And obviously, you'll be looking forward to another one in the future. Have they said anything to the players about when they might be doing the next one?
I know about nothing.
Okay. Right, so tell me about your schedule. Tenerife coming up, right? Can we talk about that? What's going to be happening?
Sure. Well, we're flying back tomorrow. Then we fly on Wednesday towards Tenerife. We play in the semi-finals against ESC Icybox as the first seed. And on the other side of the bracket, there's TCM against four friends and a French guy, with a relatively unknown team. So we think we're heavy favorites there. If we win, we get the seed 1 for the LCS promotion qualifier. So that's pretty much the main thing that we want right now. That's the most important thing that we've been looking for. And some prize money as well, of course. But we want that seed 1. We want it badly.
Well, you've definitely set yourself up for that fantastic performance at this event. And obviously what I'll do is, because I know Jay and I know your management, Jacob, are always on at me, I will certainly let you thank your sponsors. Now you may do that.
Yeah. Thank you very much to SteelSeries, Complet and Adidas. We couldn't have been here without them. And the gear that they provide is so good. It's so good. It feels so good.
You're so good at endorsements now, Joey. You've really got the hang of it. But look, it's great to see you again. Fantastic performance. Congratulations on the win. Great to talk to you again, brother. To everyone out there, we are still going to have more interviews coming. The Call of Duty tournament is raging on behind us. But for League of Legends, that was the winner. Copenhagen Wolves have done it. Perhaps no surprises there. But do stay tuned. We're going to have more content from here at Gfinity London.